Good morning. Good morning. Who's with me? Chat's lagging, so hang tight. Nina, good morning, sweetheart. How are you doing? How you doing, Miss Nina? You the only one in here so far this morning. I think my screen might be turned down. Hold on a second. It is. Okay. There we go. Good morning, Lee Bart. Ooh, that sounds fun. Are you doing did you wind up bracing your leg up, Nina? Or are you doing it without it? Or are you out of pain? Good morning, Lee. Good morning, Lee. Uh, I woke up and it was raining here this morning. Looks like it's gone, but we got some cloudy skies, so it won't hurt my feelings if it stays cloudy all day. At least it won't be like yesterday and be 106 degrees. At 5 and 6 o'clock in the evening, it was 106 degrees here. Just be really careful and try to put something on your foot to keep it from getting smashed. Okay, got you, third. Good morning. How you doing? So I wanted to tell you guys that your prayers are working. I'm not going to say that um, it's going to stop everything as far as what we've decided, but I can tell you this: the prayers are healing slowly. Um, we are talking more than we have before, and we are trying to get our crap together. So you guys just know. All that noise and shit this morning, you can take that crap somewhere else. Um, so I just wanted to let you guys know that your prayer and stuff is working. Y'all keep praying for me, please. Keep praying for Deuce as well. Keep praying for the house. Listen, I found a spot that I can get the boys some help. I'm waiting on the intake specialist to call me from the unit. But y'all especially be in prayer about that. Um, y'all just keep praying. The prayers are working. They're showing. Um, and in a week, we've come a long way. We've stopped like we're actually talking now. What is all going to end up to, I don't know. But if you guys keep praying and y'all keep praying for God to make a move here, He will. I believe in that. I believe He can do it. If anybody can change it now, it's going to be God because um, and right now the prayers, I'm praying myself, which is something I haven't done on a daily basis in a long time, is to get down and actually pray about the situation because anything that you want to do in life, you're going to have to strive for. And I've been speaking life into to our life for the past week, so You don't pray to him for the things you want. You thank him for what you hadn't got. And that's called, what is it called? One of my friends used to have, speaking it into existence. You have to, you have to speak it into existence. That's the way it works. You thank him for the shit that's unseen. And that's the best I can do right now. So each day is getting a little easier. Each day we're getting a little more comfortable with one another in the aspect that we're not killing each other. And I spend my days trying to find solutions and looking for alternatives and things of that nature, because it doesn't matter what you've been through, it's how you deal with it and how you come out of it that matters, you know. So I've seen Nina third and Lee. Where's everybody else at? Who's here? I know where third's at. She's on a conference call. Where's everybody else this morning? Chat's really quiet. Got 8 people in here this morning. Let's see. 5 of you must be trolls. Brandon mumbling like a big fool. He's in Finland news conference. They are looking at him like he's a nut. Oh, he's always a nut, and he's always bumbling around. I swear, I think he's got an on and off button in the back of him where they could just like power him down. I really don't think, personally. Okay, so let me ask the chat this. How many of you think the Joe Biden that's in office today is the Joe Biden that was president in 1985? And if you don't believe it's the same Joe Biden, then what do you think they've done? Okay, let's put it that way. Let's see what everybody says. Third says, did you hear the Secret Service ended their investigation into the cocaine found, saying they don't know where the culprit is? I heard the news trying to put it on Kamala Harris, which I thought was hilarious. Everybody that's in here, hit the like button for me. I think all that does is help the visibility of the stream itself. I'm not sure what the like button does, but hey, do it anyway. Smash it with the hammer. Go ahead. I really don't what to think about Sleepy Joe. Okay. It's a kid walking down the street. He's always been off. That's the only way you can put it. He's an adult, but he's off. And each morning and each afternoon around 3 o'clock, he'll walk his dog. And our dog and his dog do not get along. And so, and even Chloe, my cat, as y'all can see her right there, she come running back up into the yard because him and his dog was walking by. I think Joe is either a clone, or I think he is completely AI. That's what I think. I know I saw Obama myself disappear on fucking screen in a speech one day at the inauguration of Joe Biden. His ass disappeared off the screen. He was gone. And he was there and then he was gone. So that's either AI or green screen. One of the two. Or maybe they're one and the same. I'm not real sure. That's what I'm thinking. Lee Bart says it's a clone. And you know, the president of the United States has got several clones, and so did Trump. I mean, they've got people to stand in, and you will see pictures of Trump come out sometimes that he looks like a fat pig and slob. And I have never seen Trump go in public looking like a slouch. I'm sorry. So That dude he can't even like double up as Trump. He don't even dress like Trump. Trump always dresses with distinguishment. He's always looking nice and this, that, and the other. And, you know, he's got his I's dotted, his T's crossed. And the guy that they show sometimes at Mar-a-Lago in the gardens and in the golf courses looks like sometimes it looks like a straight pig. I mean, just ain't Trump. There's no way it could be. He don't look like Trump. He don't dress like Trump. He's fatter than Trump. I mean, you can just tell something ain't right. That's why a lot of times when they do that, they keep the pictures and stuff at a distance because they don't want people to be able to look at them too hard to see. You know, what about all this stuff going on through Facebook and, well, Facebook wouldn't be caught dead with it. My bad. But BitChute and Rumble and all these videos going through people in offices in the Washington, D.C. area wearing masks. And I'm not talking about face shield masks. I'm talking about fake ass faces. There is someone else behind the curtain, in my opinion. All right, Lee Bart. Well, who do you think that could be? Do you think it's a person? Do you think it's an organization? What do you think? What do y'all think? If we got somebody behind the Iron Curtain, who is it? There you go. If he's behind the Iron Curtain, who could it be? Who do y'all think's in charge that's running everything? And maybe we need to go bigger than even Biden or bigger than our government, because I think it's way bigger than our government. I think our government is complacent in this ordeal, or even the creator of this ordeal. But there's way big power players than that. Lee Bart says Obama. Maybe the Antichrist. That's a good point. I mean, we know he's going to come in. But now I'm going to tell y'all something that's going to make y'all mad. And I'm not trying to piss everybody off. But I'm just going to tell you my opinion. And that's all this is my opinion. There was a time when I wouldn't have said this, but I believe that the Bible has been doctored. And I do. And, well, either it's been changed or either... Because y'all know in 1948, when Israel became a nation, they didn't just walk into Israel and take up and was given their stuff. No, what they did was they walked into Israel, drove all the true people that belonged there out, and by gunpoint took over the country. What we got in Israel right now is a bunch of Zionist Jews that are part of the problem. Okay? The true nation of Israel isn't in Israel no more. They've been scattered. The true Israel people are scattered everywhere. And they lost their home because of these people. They come in and took everything. Same people that are involved in the Vatican, the same people that's involved in the Masonry, it is all interlocked. So now I'll ask you, who do you think the true enemy is other than Satan himself? Vanguard and BlackRock can take their forced accepted stuff that they're preaching and trying to do. And that's exactly what they're doing with the agenda, the LBGT agenda. And he said it himself. It is a forced behavior thing. They are forcing behavior. They are forcing acceptance. That's what they're trying to do. It's not even that they want us to maybe like it. They are forcing us to accept this, which goes against everything that the Bible has ever taught us. So if that don't make you think for yourself that you're living in an upside down, flipped up world, think again, because that's exactly what it means. That we're living in a flipped up, upside down world. Like what's good is bad and what's bad is good. So that statement right there will make you second guess your church and everything. What's good is bad and what's bad is good. So it's been flipped. And what kind of nation are we leaving for our kids? You know, what and not only that too is the more you read the book of Revelations and the more that you get to know about the more educated you get about the beast and the beast system. I don't see how anybody can sit back and read the book of Revelations and go back to Jeremiah and some of the prophetic books that's in the Bible and be like, how come anybody cannot figure out that I think America is the seat of the Antichrist? I think we are the seat of the deception. I think we're the seat of the New World Order. I think that our nation is the problem. That's what I think. Now, could I be wrong? Oh yeah, I could be wrong. I've been known to be wrong a couple of times, but am I wrong? Probably not. I think there's more truth to it than people realize. But it's only our presidents that you've seen stand up there in front of a podium talking about what we need is a new world order, like George Senior Bush standing up there like an idiot telling everybody that he's going to bring in a new world order. What the hell ever. And you think his son's any different? Do you think Bush was raised by a senior? Do you think he's any different? Do you think there's any coincidence that the day that John F. Kennedy was killed, that he was standing in front of the book depository smoking a damn cigarette and they got him on camera doing it? But it's all an accident that John F. Kennedy died. As far as like the government had nothing to do with it. That's why they fucking sealed the files for 50 years so that everybody that had anything to do with it would die. You know what? Here's the thing though. It's not so far-fetched saying somebody would be of Roman descent living in the United States. Everybody in every degree and everybody in every color and every country live here. I mean, we are like a melting pot. So it could easily happen here, is what I'm saying. Secret Service, no fingerprints, DNA samples, or leads found. Right. I mean, and then you've got the testimony of about 10,000 people they just absolutely discredit and say, oh, no, you didn't see or hear what you think you did. What you heard was this, this, and this, and this. And no, there was not but one shot, and it hit 4 people in the process. Number one, if you're going to pull off a shot like that, they need to pay you mega damn bucks. Number two, I don't think I've ever now if somebody has got you kidnapped and they're standing behind you and they got a gun to your head and somebody shoots him in the back, there is a possibility that bullet can travel into your body. Okay. Could it be lethal? Yes. But for you to be in 4 different locations in that car and them to shoot, and the guy that was in behind Kennedy ended up getting shot, and I think his arm or his leg won. So that's a magic bullet because it entered his body and shot Kennedy twice. Now, I don't give a damn who you are, but that's a cockamamie story if I've ever heard one. It's bullshit. Number one, by the time the bullet entered the first guy, it's going to lose velocity. It's going to lose velocity because of everything that's traveling through his body to go somewhere else. So by the time it actually entered Kennedy the first time, it should have already lost half its velocity. And so you can't tell me that it turned around and went out his skin and went back in another place after already going through 2 bodies. No, that don't even make any sense. And people are so stupid, they just sit back and let it be spoon-fed to them. I wasn't even alive when Kennedy was shot. I just had to do a lot of research on him. So there's no way in hell you're going to convince me that the government, the CIA and the FBI and Lyndon B. Johnson and everybody underneath him that didn't want Kennedy in because they wanted the Cuban Missile Crisis. They wanted to go to war. They wanted to oppress the American people and the peoples of the world because war is a profit. They make money when they're at war. And so that's what they wanted. Why do you think they tried to keep so much discord everywhere? Because they want us to, or they, at least they want us to think we're going to war or that we are at war. And that's what a lot of young people are coming back from the military saying, what the hell are we protecting? All we're doing is standing around a bunch of damn poppy pills and protecting opium. You know, that's what we're doing. So the drug lords can kill everybody here and everywhere else. Back in the 1950s and the 60s, when Hollywood was run by gangsters, you can't tell me that they're not all interlocked. And the damage done for that kind of people being in control in our country, and then they all still live in California, which is the most commie state in the world. I mean, period. The state, I mean, the place is commie. Period. Commie, 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 commie. Nina says Hunter was kicked out of the Navy because of cocaine. There's tons of pictures of him doing coke and baggies of crack. Cocaine is found in the White House. Gee, I wonder whose it is. And he was there at the White House too. You know what? The funniest way to solve that problem will be to drug test everybody that was there, and whoever popped positive for cocaine, guess what? It's probably your cocaine. Oh, but they wouldn't do that. That's too trivial. And that is too Neanderthal for them because that would be proof. Oh my God, we can't do that. We can't actually do a drug test. If I was President Trump, and or even if I was president at all, I walked in and I found they told me that we had drugs in the White House, I'd be like, okay, lock everybody down, drug test them, send them home. Good morning, my mom. How you doing? I'll reiterate, prayers are working, you guys. Every movement and thing is slow, but the prayers are working. Please keep praying. Please. Charlene and Red Cactus and Nina Rice are probably tired of hearing me talk because, and Carol, I've called her twice. Good morning, Miss Burton. How you doing? My friends, my true friends, my little window that I got, that my close ones that support me off air. Y'all have to understand, y'all are my rock. Right now, I could not make it without the people that I'm talking to on the phone. Y'all have been a blessing. Y'all listen. Y'all let me cry. You let me laugh. You let me get mad. Every emotion that I need to feel, you guys are helping me through. So the four of you, I just want to say, because Carol wasn't in here, but the four of you just know that y'all matter. Y'all mean something. All of y'all do. I couldn't do this without y'all right now. No, we're not. No, we're not what? Nina, what are you talking about? I love you too, Charlene. In my job, I get paid extra money. Y'all didn't know this. I get paid extra money just to irritate Carol Burton. I've been hired by the opposition to aggravate her. I'm just kidding. No, it's a joke. It's just a joke, y'all. It's just a joke. I just want to pick on her this morning. My first true friend from the convoy was Carol, and we're friends still, and I love her. Yeah, I do a great job because you train me real well, Carol. Oh, okay, I got you. I got you. I got you. But yeah, it's my. I got all four of you on speed dial, and I just call you when I need you. And that's all you can do. That's all you can do. So I got up this morning, Deuce went to bed, and one of us is up all hours of the day just making sure the kids are not getting into shit. And well, when it came to learning how to be a better mod, most definitely I have to say that you taught me well. If I didn't understand something, you helped me understand it. Between you and Deuce, I did very well. Now, I've been seeing a lot of robin redbreast, but this particular bird that just landed in the yard is not a redbreast. I'm not really sure from a distance what he is, and you guys probably can't see him. No, y'all can't from the distance, but yeah, that's what I don't know what kind it was, but it wasn't a redbreast. I'm not sure. It had a gray back. So as you can see, it's overcast here. I woke up to a rainy morning, but as soon as it started raining, Deuce grabbed my clothes off the line and got them in so they didn't get wet. So I came in and all the clothes were on the couch. I was like, thank goodness he got the clothes in. I didn't even think about them outside drying, but they got in. Hey, Tracy Robinson, good morning. Good morning. Um, Still working through things, trying to get some things done here and trying to decide. I'm waiting on some paperwork and stuff to come in. Me and Deuce are trying our best slowly to kind of talk it out and sift it out. I don't know what all is going to happen in the end, but I will say this. I will say this. If the need arises to where I do not have to go to Georgia, which I may or may not, I don't know. I can do either. But if I have to go, if something happens and I wind up not having to, we're going to refilter y'all's money back to y'all. So I just know it's going to get returned, but y'all just hold on and let me see what's going on because right now I don't know. If you'd asked me 3 days ago, I'd have known the answer to that, but right now I don't. So God's working. I can see that. And you guys are praying. I can see that. And He's answering the prayers. I can see that. So I will continue to pray and just keep hoping for the best. That's all I can do. Um, I don't want to change nobody's minds. I just want to do what I got to do and show to Deuce. I want to show Deuce that it doesn't matter whether I'm here or there, I'm going to get the shit done. Okay. It really doesn't matter whichever way, but I will still get it done. And I'm still going to get my stuff situated and dealt with. Oh, and I wanted to tell you guys too, if I have to end the live like really quick, I've got a place that's looking at boarding both of my kids just because of all the chaos right now. I need the distance, and it may stay that way because right now I'm just done. I've been there's no way I can express to anybody how much my kids have hurt me right now. So, and this isn't the first time, and that's the thing about it. This is not the first time. There is a place that's supposed to be calling me that's actually a free boarding house that was created by some kind of celebrity here, and it don't cost anything, and they have an intake process. So the intake process is what I'm waiting on. I'm waiting a call from them to find out if they can both be put there, and if they can, I think in all honesty both of them will be happier because they won't have too many hens in the hen house, and it will put some much needed space between me and the kids. So right now I don't have all the answers, but it is something I'm looking into. It's here in Texas. It's in Amarillo, Texas. And I think it's Trouble that is in San Antonio. And it's further from her than it is from us. I looked it up yesterday to see how close by she was because I don't know if it's going to take a day or two or if it's just a 1 day thing or what. But there, in the event that I needed a room to stay in at night, I wanted to see how close she was to there, and she's further from there than it is from me. So it's like the opposite direction in Texas. But Anyway, so if I get off suddenly, it's probably because of that phone call. It's going to come in anytime. And if it does, I'm going to take it because I'm trying to, I want to help my kids. I want to help me and Deuce. I want to help the situation. I want it to get better. Sitting here ignoring it's not going to fix it. So I'm just gung ho trying to get it situated because I want my life back. I mean, period. We got 15. Good morning. Good morning. If you just dropped in, say hello so I know you're here. I know two are working that's watching, but not, you can't speak because they're working. That would be third. And, well, usually, if, Aruba jumps in chat, she's like that because she's at work. So that would be two. I don't want to get nobody in trouble. Tracy sometimes, somebody has been in here other than her that's from work. Good morning, Deb. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? How long you been here since the stream started, Deb? Because if so, you're just now coming out. Yeah, and that's the way it is. I got to do something for them and for me. Yeah, and I would rather it be somewhere therapeutic. So, and this is a horse ranch, so I think they'll actually wind up enjoying it. You guys can do a little research on it if you want to. It's called the Boys Ranch. It's in Amarillo, Texas. Um, well, good morning and welcome to the chat. And I love each and every one of y'all too. Yeah, exactly. It's a good drive. It's a 7.5 hour drive from me to Amarillo. Really? Okay. So are you the one in San Antonio, Tracy? Because my memory sucks. Valerie Lund, good morning. How's mom doing this morning, Charlene? I ain't recognized. Okay, gotcha. I can't do laundry today unless it clears up. You don't know right now whether it's going to rain or the sun's going to shine. It was raining when I got up briefly. We had a brief shower. Good morning, Miss Kelly. How are you? What are you going to be crafting today? Do you know? She's not doing good, Charlene. Does she still not know who you are? Coffee, paintbrush, and a heart. That's all you need. That's it. If you guys have not checked out Kelly's channel, um, give me a second. Let Carol get back and we'll post her link. If you haven't subbed to her channel already, sub to it. She's really cool. She does some really cool stuff on there. And you can just sit back and kind of enjoy the atmosphere. So if you hadn't subbed to Kelly's channel, we'll get one of the mods to drop the link. I don't know. Third's working and Carol had to step away and do laundry, so it might be a minute. Because I'm on StreamYard, I can't do it at all. Yeah, she was like that day before yesterday and yesterday too. So I'm sorry to hear that. Um, has she been diagnosed with Alzheimer's, or is it something else that's making her memory fail? Good morning, Hot Damn. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. If you were the president of the United States, what would be the first thing as president you would do? Okay, so it's you. Okay, I'm sorry I got y'all mixed up. I do it all the time. I hate laundry. It's worse than doing dishes. Hot damn says put Trump back in office. Oh, that's funny. Oh, I appreciate it. Yeah. Well, I try to be. Um, um, close the damn border. Wait a minute. Let me go back up and see who said that. Nina said I'd close the border. And Deb says secure the border. And Charlene says she has a lot of illnesses before the cancer to include Alzheimer's and dementia. Oh. Tracy says I'd fix the veterans assist. Well, first we got to fix the military, then we can fix the VA. Lee Bart says the border. Okay, so let me ask you this. If you were the president of the United States, who would be the first person you would fire? Let's see what y'all say to that one. Hot damn said the whole crew. What would you do? What would you do, hot damn? Walk up in there and go, hey, I'm the new chief in charge. That Nina says the whole Democratic Party, but you also got to take out the Republican Party because there's a lot of rhinos in the Republican Party that's sitting back and just letting this happen. Tracy says the Chris Wray director of the FBI and Mayorkas. Okay. Now, Tracy, why them two? Why would them two be the first two you get rid of? Kelly, if you could pimp out the White House, what color would you paint it? Well, we got 16 this morning. Y'all keep hitting that like button. Kelly says I'd fire them all. Yeah, I'd walk in and clean house with the exception of maybe 10 or 12 of them that would stay. And Charlene, good morning, Jamie Crow. Charlene says I would start fresh with every damn one of them to include the Rhino Republicans, clear the house, drain the swamp. Right. That's true. That's true. We got 18. Good morning, everybody. Drain the swamp. But the problem is I don't think we will ever really get a clear picture on who the swamp is. Some of them we know are most definitely swamp. Some of them are like imposters. I'd paint the White House red, white, and blue. Oh, that would be funny. Yep. If they can set it out in pride colors, we could do it in patriot colors, right? I tell you what, these little streets stay busy to be right here where I'm at. Good morning, Mr. Slim. Love you as always. Give Charlene a big, big hug for me as always. Get rid of the pride flags, right? We need people that will work for the people, which means I personally think we should just abolish the Republican and the Democrat Party. And I think that we, the people, should rule. Good morning, Red Cactus. Red Cactus, the desert plant, y'all. Red Cactus, you should name yourself Tumbleweed, I'm telling you. Carol, if you could get Crafting with Kelly's link and post it for me, that would be awesome. I've been waiting on you to get back. We got 20. Good morning. If you haven't hit that like button, please do for me. Good morning, Jamie in red, says Charlene. I'm a desert rat. Well, whatever. There's a bunch of desert rats in here. We need, wait a minute. Hold on. We need to have the White House mover. Um, uh, Crafton with Kelly, will you post her link for me? She's in here this morning. Nubby doll. What is that, Jamie? Novid LOL. Oh, it's so gloomy out here this morning. Moved to the United States. Jamie, what are you talking about? You've got me completely lost. Which isn't hard to do, but I'm just saying. Oh, we all have to fire Red Cactus because she refused to do a live stream this morning. She's fired. Don't feel bad. I picked up the phone and accidentally called her at like 6:30 this morning my time because my dad woke me up and he called and I got it mixed up. Thank you very much. I appreciate that, Carol. Thank you. Um, Thank you, Carol. If you haven't subbed to Kelly's channel, please go ahead and sub to it. If you like to watch crafting, go ahead and get in there and watch her craft. Um, she does a, she does really beautiful and awesome work. Well, actually, the White House is in the United States. They just want to make it like it's not. DC is inside of the US, which means to me, now I could be looking at it wrong, but to me, that means that, hey, it's in the US. The White House is not in the United States, it's in this District of Columbia, right? But it's still in our borders, is what I'm saying. It's smack dab in the middle of the US just because, and do you think it's any like coincidence that the District of Columbia actually owns DC? And that's probably where your problem is and where your money's at. No. I'm not saying that it isn't. I'm talking about that the land is physically sitting inside of the US. That's what I mean. I have not. I have not been working on my pots lately. I have not been able to clear my mind enough to get out here and really do them. Plus, the next pot I want to do is a surprise pot, and I had to put that on hold. So lately, I don't want to make any more until we get this dealt with. So I'm just kind of sitting and waiting, because all that's going to do is create more crap that we've got to move if the move is what winds up happening. So right now, I just don't want to add no more stuff to me than I got. And plus, I'm really not in the frame of mind to make them right now. Some days is good, some are bad. 1 minute is good, the next one's bad. So I'm just doing the best I can do. So damn, they busy this morning, Burleson, city of Burleson. What shoes? Wait a minute. Jamie says same with the J6 prisoners need to be moved to the United States, correct? Charlene says, I want to know who ended up with the shoes. Oh, nobody yet. Nobody yet. I haven't even looked at them. If they fit me, I told you they're mine. Italian Princess, good morning. I understand. I think everybody, all of us are. All of us are dealing with shit. All hell's done broke loose in my life too, girl. So it's all right. You do what you need to do. Okay? You do what you need to do. And we'll be here for you too. So that's the way it goes, though. It's all one large family, and we're all hurting. Some of us are going through shit that the other one don't even know about. There's a lot of people in here going through some stuff that's just horrible, and my stuff is no bigger or better than anything else, you know. But what it all comes down to is this right here. As a team, there ain't nothing as a team that we cannot face. And we are literally a family and a team. So together we shall conquer all things. And if we can't do nothing for each other but pray for each other, that's a big deal. That's a big deal. Charlene said the shit show. Hold it. The shit show. I think we're all in the right now. Let's see. I think we're all in that right now. Love you, Italian princess. Okay, let me make sure I didn't miss nothing else. I got y'all, I think. Carol says, if you want to appreciate what you got, look at the Facebook post, please. My Facebook post. I haven't seen it yet, but I will. I'll take a look. I'm afraid to ask what it is. I can't check it because I got y'all live. If you have Facebook and you're friends with Carol, y'all go check Carol's post out, see what she's talking about. I can't do it. I'm on the live, so I can't move, and my backup phone is laying on the bed in there with Deuce sleeping beside it, so I'm not going to go in there. And next time I go in there to pee or something, I'll grab it. But right now, I'm not. With family pulling together, we can get through anything. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. And Charlene, you remember you and I were talking about that if all else fails and everything falls through, me and you talked about an alternative plan. And yeah, you can guarantee you that's a very big consideration. Everybody's speaking to everybody this morning. Good morning, good morning. I got a broad range of people in here. I'm gonna have to look at it when I get offline. I can't look at it right now, but I get it. And it won't be the first time in the last couple of days I've cried. So there you go. That's all I've been doing the last week, off and on, is cry, 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 cry. It sure is. Turning to family and friends is what it takes to get through hard times. That is absolutely correct. If I have to handle any more, I'm already crying. Italian said she ain't crying no more. She's not going to go look. I don't know what it is. I'll have to check it out. I'll have to check her out and see what she's got going on. But the Patriot family is obviously under attack. The middle class family is under attack. The family in general is under attack. Well, if you know me, you know I love children, and it's about a little boy that is appreciative of having some water. Good morning, Lynn T. How are you doing this morning? Wow. I'm ready to go back to using Miss Deuce. I'm not saying that it's going to happen, but I'm ready to pin it back in my stuff. I'm ready to go back to my name. I just got to give it some time. Give it some time. Give it some time. Red Cactus, you see what we were talking about yesterday? I told you that the numbers were coming up. I got 25 in here now, and that's better than it's been in a long time. So one thing is for sure, the mess I'm going through sure is helping the channel. Um, What's everybody got to do today? Anybody got something specific they got to do? I know, right? Third's in here, but she's working, so she's silent. And they thank you. Um, you know that's the email address to the channel too, the freedommisfits@gmail.com. So when I went in there that day, my brain and my heart was hurting so bad that I just couldn't decide what to do. So I tagged it in there because it fits the email too. So if I have to make a change, it's as easy as editing the name. So it's not that big of a deal. But for now, we're gonna stay the Freedom Misfits, everybody. All right, you be careful, Tracy. Um yeah, right now it's gonna stay the Freedom Misfits. Until something changes for sure. But I was partial to my Miss Deuce. Love my Mr. Deuce, so I'm definitely looking forward to getting that back. I actually got up and had a cup of coffee this morning, people. I know y'all be shocked. But I also woke up early and it was raining. And I wish it would rain all day and keep it cool, but it ain't gonna happen. Cactus, what was y'all's high yesterday in Arizona? Red Cactus says in Yuma, Arizona, it was 103 degrees. Italian Princess says it was 111 in Phoenix. It was 106 in Texas, y'all. That's hot. Crafton with Kelly says, I'm taking my mom out of town for her 80th birthday to see her best friend she hasn't seen in 8 years. Oh, that is so special. Italian Princess says it's going to be 112 today, man. Italian, what do you do? Just stay in the house when it's like that? How do you and Red take it? I think 106 is terrible. Oh, sorry. I gotcha. Um, I was just going on like when you call me, what it says on my phone. And I was using it as a general area, so sorry about that. Well, I'm sorry, y'all. Cactus, I'll push you down on a prickly pear. Picking on me this morning. That's too much heat. Okay, chat. Do you prefer cold weather or hot weather? Right? It's amazing how you can be in the same state and see such drastic difference in the weather. Lynn T says, I'll take the cold any day. Debbie says she prefers summer. Italian says October is my favorite month. I love the fall, so that's my favorite time of the year is the fall. Red Cactus says 70 to 85 is my ideal temp. So why did you move to the desert? But then what's so funny is the desert actually has cooler climate right now than us. Valerie Lund says, I love it cold. Havasu. How do you pronounce that? It's 50 to 75 is perfect, says Lynn. Nina says, I like the spring and the fall. You get a switch of it. You get like a combination, which I like. I don't mind the cold weather, but I don't mind. I love the time in spring and fall because the weather's like ideal. Cool in the mornings, warm in the daytime, and cool at night. But even in the daytime, it's still not like hot, hot. Have a Sue. Red Cactus says, I was brought here against my will at the age of 18 months. I've tried to escape several times. Do you really want to leave? Or are you joking? Because if you really want to leave, we could probably reach out and help you a little bit. That's what we do. Wow, we got 27. Good morning, everyone. Oh, well, it went from 27 back down to 25 real quick. Must have been two trolls that came in and went, yeah, and left. I couldn't imagine. Red Cactus says, hell yeah, she's ready to get the hell out. Prescott, Prescott where? Is it in Arizona or is it somewhere else? Hmm. Okay, well, you ain't, if you came to Texas, you'd still be in the heat. Um, if you went to Georgia, you'd be in the heat. North and South Carolina are hot. You would have to go up north, literally, like Seattle, Washington, or somewhere like that where it's cool all year round. Colorado. Uh, Dew says in the summertime, Colorado, the highs in the mountains is like 60 or 70 degrees, and that's dead summer. Oh, I got to check that out then. But not Seattle, right? Good morning, Colette. Go ahead, Kelly. Get ready for your live. All your people, Kelly, piled up in my chat. Have a good day. Have a good day. Have a good day. Have a good day. Charlene says, Red, we lived outside of Olympia, Washington, stationed at Port Louis. It rained every day, just about, except for 2 weeks in August. And it rains like that in Seattle too. But I tell you what, the temperature is ideal and perfect. Kelly, have a good afternoon. Um, we Seattle, when I left Atlanta airport to fly to Seattle, I was so stupid. I should have done a little bit of research, but I did not. Instead, what I did was I packed a bunch of, because it was like 100 degrees here. Carol says, I was born and raised in Ohio. I'll die here, but I will travel. Um, right, right. So um, when I left here, It was in the hundreds in Georgia. I landed in Seattle and realized very quickly that none of my clothes was going to be sufficient for what I had to deal with weather-wise. So, needless to say, I was extremely underdressed. Everywhere I went, I was extremely underdressed. Okay, okay. Um, did y'all ever track that oddball person that did the super chat down? It wasn't somebody I was familiar with, and that's why I said oddball. It was somebody I wasn't used to. I hadn't seen the name anywhere. It was kind of strange, but I'm just wondering if y'all been able to find them. That's true, Cactus. Some things are more important. I don't have family anymore. Well, see, I do, but there's not a lot of it. I don't have a lot of family left. I got dad and I got my mom, and I got my dad's brothers and sisters and their kids. But that's about the extent of family for me. Um, and that ain't many people. And you don't have to be. Sometimes the best family or the people that you have commune with that are not blood related to you. Colette, I haven't received anything. Everything was to go to Aruba Dive Girl. Would it be under another name other than Colette when I sent it to her? So you guys are trying to get everything situated with the auction. So I'm gonna let y'all work for a minute and see if y'all can resolve it. Um, Again, I'm not gonna say that the huh. We are still trying to figure out who Susan Romley is. I would, you know what? If let me put it to you this way: if she had not and has not reached out to you by now, and she was in the lab, and you guys nobody can track her down, then maybe I would just let it go. She sent a super chat and didn't designate. If you have to just put it, if you can include it, then don't. I mean, but y'all may not find her. I thought it was real odd that she popped in and did a super chat and popped out. I mean, I can't tell y'all what to do, of course, and but just so you know. So y'all be praying about this place here in Amarillo, and you be praying about the whole situation because you guys are praying. You're praying. Your prayers are working. I'm not going to say that they're working. I mean, God's taking his time. I can say one thing, regardless of how this ends up, this was most definitely a wake up call for me in a lot of ways. I didn't realize how dangerous my oldest one had become. And I wasn't really paying, not that I wasn't paying attention. I knew, but to the degree that this was affecting Deuce, I know that now, but I didn't then. Okay, hold on. See, that's the thing. I don't know what to tell y'all to do. Obviously they're not worried about it. They sent the payment. And if you guys can't figure it out, y'all do whatever y'all feel is right. That's all you can do. I'm not going to get in the middle of it because it would be a bias. It would seem biased if I got in the middle at this point. I know that some really high people in this movement are praying, producing me. Santa's praying because I talked to Santa. It was Red Cactus who I was talking to one day on the phone, and she said, "Have you talked to Santa?" And I was like, "No." She's like, "Don't you think you should call him?" No. I think you really need to call him. Okay, Red. So that's where we're at with that. That gum Burleson City is out this morning. They're thick through here this morning. I mean, I've seen more Burleson City trucks and I care to count. If it stayed overcast like this day, it wouldn't hurt my feelings done. But I guarantee you, around 3 o'clock this afternoon, even if it's cloudy all day, it's going to clear up just to get hot mid afternoon. I will send you a text about Cricket Day. I think that's a weird name. Somebody who popped in and popped out, literally. Is it a you and daughter day, Red Cactus? I got to call the DMV too. I got to make a phone call. I got to find out some specifics today. So I got to make a couple phone calls. I'm just trying to get awake this morning because when I called Red this morning thinking she was my dad, I was not awake. Red asked me on the phone, "Do you know who you're talking to?" I'm like, "Yes, I know the laugh. I got it. I didn't mean to call you." Have a good day, sweetheart. So yeah, like I said, I gotta make a couple phone calls today. I'm hoping that place from Amarillo will call me today. The DMV is like a doctor's appointment. Your appointment is at 10 a.m., but you're not seen until 11:30 or 12. Yep, that's the way it goes. I cannot stand going to the DMV. I hate it. Well, guys, I'm going to let you guys go. I think everybody's kind of gotten quiet. I'm fixing to make some phone calls and get some information and get some stuff done while I'm sitting here. I'm going to continue to be searching, so y'all keep praying for me. And you guys are awesome. And y'all just keep me uplifted right now and Deuce. Yeah, I did. I've been getting some sleep. I've been sleeping for the past couple of nights. Don't you just love the way they do that, Carol? Let me borrow your phone. I gotta call Mima to come and get me. So, all right, everybody be blessed. Finish up your conversations. I love you. Just keep praying. Thank y'all so much for everything.